What's happening? What's happening? Shout out to all those beginner investors and traders, entrepreneurs, college graduates, hustlers, anybody trying to make something out of nothing. I wanted to talk about SOS again and show it a little bit of love because I keep seeing some hate in the comment box, in different blogs when it comes to SOS. And I just want to give a little bit of love and give some confidence out there to those investors that may be keeping their eye on SOS. Excuse me. Just had to light up some of that to the moon. Granddaddy. I want to give you a little bit of confidence and, put your mind and your heart at ease when it comes to SOS. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an investing guru. Please have your own due diligence when you're dealing with the stock market. Make sure you do your own homework when you're out there on the stock market block. Watch out for those bots and those hating ass snakes and cops when it comes to the block market. Okay? But I want to say this. Not only, is SOS mining Bitcoin and Ethereum. They provide other services, okay, which is data mining and analytical services, okay? They have technology. They have solutions for insurance, emergency rescue services, and a few other things. You can just look it up for yourself, okay? And I think a lot of people are downplaying SOS because back in January, they introduced the mining rigs that they happened to purchase, the news about the purchasing of the mining rigs, and I think it was 5,000 mining rigs. And I can actually show you guys one of the articles that can talk about this, that shows you where they talk about this, and you can go check it out. And that's what launched the price up from January to February of last year, okay? Or was it this year? Look it up. Matter of fact, let's. I got the article already pulled up. Right here. You can check this article out for yourself. All right. But this is information that I've already, some of this I've provided, based on just doing a little bit of homework. Okay. But in this article, it also mentions that as well. Okay, here it is right here. Okay, in January. So was that this year? It doesn't say. But as you can see, those mining rigs that they mentioned happened to take the stock price from $3.75 to $15.88, which would, have people, what do you think people are going to do? They're going to take profits, okay? And and if they happen to do their homework before they actually, before this actually ran up, depending on options or, shares that they purchase, a lot of people might have got into this, knowing that news was coming, and that's what caused the stock price to shoot up. All right, wow, we already talked about that. But, people are not thinking about the Ethereum and Bitcoin that they've mined ever since. Okay, that's the reason why I did a video, as you can see right here, 4 months ago, talking about the Bitcoin and Ethereum that they've mined at that current time. I mean, if you decide or choose to go back to watch this video, okay? And that's what made me bullish, because of the services that they already provide, on top of the fact that they started mining Bitcoin and Ethereum, and they bought more mining rigs as well around that time of this video to enhance their mining, of Bitcoin and Ethereum. So that was another reason why I was so bullish on SOS. Now, when it comes to Mirror and Riot, and BTBT and a few others, they might be running a little bit harder because they're just solely mining Bitcoin and Ethereum, but with SOS, like we said, like others have said that also may have talked about or mentioned SOS. SOS provides other services. So this is more of a long-term hold, probably, in my opinion. Now I think when Bitcoin runs up past 75,000 or up to 75,000 or above, I think that's when we'll start to see. I think after 65, we might start seeing a push because we're already starting to see one. And at the moment, Bitcoin is reached the high 64,000. So we just have to wait and play this one out, so I wanted to put that in you guys and you ladies here, you beginner investors and traders out there, you fellow beginner investors and traders out there, so that you can have a little bit more confidence, bring your mind at ease and check it out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm still hanging in there when it comes to SOS. I think I have 1,100 shares in this portfolio here. And I just bought one today based on, looking at the chats, and somebody was like, man, everybody should just buy a share, so I was like, man, let me just be a part of the team and just purchase another share. I got 11 contracts. As you can see, I'm 14. I'm down 67% on my contracts. I'm down 39% on my shares. But, I wouldn't have, went 1,000 shares in if I didn't think SOS couldn't make it back to that, 10, 15, maybe $10, $20 target. So tell me how you feel about that. And do you look at SOS as a long-term play or a short-term play? I mean, me, personally, I look at it as a long-term play. A lot of people are worried about what's going on in China when the United States has become, the #1 hub for mining, in the world. So, and then with all these different avenues or different methods that they use to contain the environmental problems that they're having with mining, is starting to enhance. I mean, they have so many different cooling systems and so many different ways now to deal with the problems that come with mining, that it's becoming easier and easier to deal with. So, and it's not taking as much energy as some of these older altcoins used to, with all the technology and revamping these digital assets and currencies. So, or reprogramming them and coming up with different codes and all the things that these techs do, but like I said, I don't want to, my bad for rambling, man. I just like to talk about this stuff all day long, but let's see what you guys feel about this. And like I said, I'm still deep in SOS, and I think that this can easily make it to $10, $20, in the next 6 months. That's just my personal opinion, so please tell me what you feel about it. Drop it down in the comment box. It's your boy, Vibrate Valentine, and I'm out of here.
They out there panicking right now. I can feel it. They out there. They're panicking. Look at them.
Now, you're not naive enough to think we're living in a democracy, are you, buddy? It's the free market. And you're part of it.
Something just came across my desk, John. It is perhaps the best thing I've seen in the last 6 months. If you have 60 seconds, I'd like to share the idea with you. You got a minute?
After everything we've done for you.
Oh, see, I made Lewis a bet here. Lewis bet me that we couldn't both get rich and put you on the poorhouse at the same time. He didn't think we could do it. I won.
I lost. $1.
Thank you, Lewis.
After you.
Certainly.